What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing the full review of my faction. A week later, we're going to be doing a review on everything that I feel, that I played so far for this week, so we got a lot to talk about. So without further ado, man, let's get right into it. Starting off with this section here, the store section here is the least I have to talk about really. When it comes to packs, packs are packs, prices don't seem too crazy, but it is something that can quickly take your MFP super fast. And so right now I don't really have much to say about packs until later on in the year. Plus, I know a lot of people are actually trying to get this card here, the Persona card, the prototype card. Now, I wouldn't be shocked if this card eventually comes back in the live events tab down, like later on down the line, because it is a Persona card. I don't think that they'll waste this Persona card and make it just a limited time thing only, especially for FOMO. I don't know if they would, but I don't quote me on that. So if you want to go for this card, you guys can, but I wouldn't be shocked if this prototype card comes back in the live events tab later on down the line this year, or a better version of this card that's a Persona as well. So that's why, like I said, hey, it's up to you guys if you guys want to buy this Booker T card and use all your MFP for it. But I wouldn't be shocked if it returns. And if it does return, by the time we get more and more packs and stuff, and we have more events, I wouldn't be shocked if we complete that Booker T collection just from having so many Legends packs opened by the time, I don't know, like 5 months from now, who knows. So I wouldn't try to go rush out to try and get this card, but if you guys want to, just in case it never returns, you guys can go ahead and do that. But other than that, yeah, I have nothing wrong to say about the packs. Card market seems to be pretty much the same. Prices do seem pretty high for gold cards and stuff like that, but I hope this year, the more cards that we get, the lower the prices get for these cards. Hopefully these cards aren't going to stay this price forever. Hopefully they do drop, so time will tell for that, but so far we don't really know. Token market now. Token market is different. Obviously now we only starting off with emerald cards, and it looks like we logged out. All right, so for some reason it won't let me click on the token market, but I completed the whole emerald token market section already, and it was fairly easy. Like I said, World Tour really helped me when it comes to getting tokens, and I can't wait to get into that part of the video. But yeah, so the token market, it only allows you to buy emeralds this year. So beforehand, but in previous years we were able to get up to at least ruby, or sometimes up to at least sapphire. So this time they're locking it, so I don't know when the sapphire token market will open up. For now it's only emerald, and the prices, they seem to be kind of pricey still, but if we can still get tokens at a higher rate, then I don't think it should be an issue. So as long as they give us the tokens, then it shouldn't really be an issue to get the cards. So I'm not really complaining about that, but I do hope that the cards we get are better. I mean, we can even look here real quick. Just look at some token market cards here to see how are the badges looking. Oh yeah, so yeah, these cards are getting some pretty decent badges for being in the token market. So if we can get some really good cards in the token market as we get up and up on the tier rankings, then I will be very pleased with that. And let's talk about the menu for a sec. I really like the new addition of the badges here, the badge section here, where we can actually look at each and every badge and see what they do. I think this is really good. That way, if you're unfamiliar with the badge, you can get a great detail of what they do and how they can improve your card. So I really do like that as well. Collector's level rewards, they seem cool too, and like I said, it seems pretty fair for the most part. If you just keep playing, what's really gonna matter is if they can keep updating the game, which we will talk about soon, especially with the starter pack, leveling up those cards for the Evo. That was really easy, especially doing weekly towers and just playing through World Tour. That's what helped me out a lot as well. Now let's go ahead and talk about live events, because I want to keep the good stuff for last, or some of the good stuff for last. But live events so far seems like it's pretty much on the same par with, it's been in since it got introduced in 2K23, right? So yeah, live events, they seem pretty cool. Obviously we are already starting to see card requirement cards, which isn't really an issue to me. What I'm saying? Like, I understand, like, you want people to buy packs, obviously, so obviously they're gonna have some incentives, but hopefully it doesn't take away from players that just want to play the game and get new cards. So hopefully they can have a balance. I'm all for balance, what I'm saying? If you want to lock a card behind a card requirement from packs, at least make the other cards worthwhile, for the players that don't buy packs, You know, even if it means the challenge is going to be a little bit more difficult, as long as we can have that balance of content that's not locked away from packs, then we should be good to go when it comes to live events. And same with Persona cards, you know, hopefully Persona cards in the future aren't locked behind collectors level rewards in live events as well. And if they, hopefully they do end up returning, you know, eventually in the future, but if they don't, then that's gonna be an issue. And, you know, that's gonna be something that a lot of players are not gonna like. And we're gonna talk more about that too. And there was 2 new live events coming up soon, but it looks like they went away, so not too sure about that. But yeah, so far for the live events tab, everything seems pretty much about the same, but I just hope that we can maintain that balance of having, you know, live events that give us good cards without having any requirements, while also having great cards that do have requirements, because I do think that that's fair, at least. So if they can have that right balance, then we'll be good to go with live events. Another thing that I think is very important is that I hope that they also make sure that live events are not too crazy when it comes to requirements. I hope they don't make us 7 months from now, when we're pretty much getting pink diamonds, galaxy opals, I hope they don't say, oh, use a bronze card against 4 galaxy opals in a ladder match and they all have finishers. I hope they don't do stuff like that. Yes, I get it, you want to make the mode challenging so that way you can earn a reward. I totally get that, but as you guys can see from World Tour, you can have a fair challenge and have a good reward and people will be happy. I don't think that you need ridiculous challenges like that, because at that point it just turns people away from the game mode. So I really hope that in the future, for like 8 months from now, I don't want to be seeing myself having to use a bronze card against galaxy opals with 3 finishers, unlimited stamina. I don't want to see that, because that's just going to be very hurtful to the mode, and I don't think it's needed. You can definitely have some challenges, even if it's like a handicap match, and we get to still use whatever card we want, and the opponents still have, what, 3 finishers. Even if that's the case, at least make it fair to where we could at least use cards that are good as well, you know? So that's my main gripe, because that could really ruin live events. And last year was crazy when it comes to some of the events that we had, when we had to use a bronze card against galaxy opal. Though it's doable, as you guys saw, I did all of them, it's still just, it doesn't make the mode fun. So hopefully they can continue to just make the mode fun and stay away from those tedious, ridiculous events, because I feel like it's not needed. Now I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. If you guys missed my live stream, I said I was gonna be busy for the next couple of days, so video scheduling might be a little bit off, so I might be having like late uploads and stuff. So I haven't had time to get around with quick play or ranked play for my faction, but from what I've seen, it seems like it's gonna be the exact same as last year when it comes to connections and stuff. And here's what I said on stream as well. I'm a competitive guy. Like, I'm super duper competitive, like ridiculously competitive. And I love Call of Duty, I love Battlefield, I love games like that. So when I go from playing Call of Duty and Battlefield with great connections, to where like I know that if I mess up, that was on me, to then going to like my faction, or not my faction in general, but 2K in general, and then having a laggy match where I'm punching the dude in slow motion. When I see my character go in slow motion, I'm like, oh no. That's my only gripe. It seems like the servers are still pretty much the same, but you can still win matches and stuff. But I have not played an online match yet. I do plan on doing that soon once I get my scheduling down, but I don't really have much to say about it. But I did see from other previews and stuff from when they were showing off the island mode early and everything else, I did see that the online connection wasn't the best. So that's unfortunate, but definitely let me know what you guys think about the online mode. All right, so next up we have weekly towers. Weekly towers so far seems pretty good. Weekly towers has always been chill. They still have objectives. I felt like with them going away from objectives with World Tour mode and Faction Wars, I think they just need to get rid of objectives in general. Maybe, I don't know, with live events maybe, I guess, but weekly towers, I feel like there's definitely no need for objectives. That's my only complaint about it, is the need to have objectives for weekly towers, especially since it's really a chill, just starter challenge for the week, every week. So I don't think that there's a need, but hey, it's there, and it's always a good place to get some cool rewards. Like I said, I went over the Sami Zayn card, a really good card. Make sure you guys check out that video. I have it. I posted it like 2 days ago, so make sure you guys check it out. It's a really good card, so definitely check that video out. But yeah, you always get cool rewards for weekly towers, so I never have anything to complain about when it comes to weekly towers. And make sure you guys do not skip out on a week or two because the moment you fall behind on weekly towers, it's going to feel like a complete grind. So I highly suggest you guys just keep doing it, because as we get further into the weeks, the more difficult matches we're going to get. We're going to get some more difficult matches, like handicap matches, ladder matches, stuff like that. So if I were you, I would just definitely try to just stay on pace with weekly towers each week, and I'll give you guys a full guide of each weekly towers, so you guys won't miss out on that. Now, I still want to make a full video on Faction Wars, but for this review, I definitely want to talk about it. Faction Wars has been absolutely phenomenal. Faction Wars is so much more fun compared to last year. Last year, it was just the different stages, and all you did was just fight, like ladder matches. You would have the 4-on-4 matches. This year, it's a lot more fun. There's a lot more paths to take and a lot more rewards to gain. So here, as you guys can see, I'm on stage 4, doing the women's division. All I had to do was a one-on-one. You get the heart, you get tons of credits, and then you get this little circle thing, you get some more credits and stuff like that. This little icon here, you get some more credits, or you might get an ability, which will give you unlimited finishers throughout a whole stage. So from stage 4, I can go the whole stage 4 with unlimited finishers or unlimited stamina, and you just get cool little power-ups between each stage, which makes the mode so much more fun. Because now this one-on-one match, I'm gonna have multiple finishers to use right away, so I can just beat this match quickly, then have another one-on-one match, beat that match quickly, get some more credits, and then have this heart here, get the credits, and then I get to the boss stage, and then I get to earn some more new unlockable bosses. So it's a lot more fun this year, and my biggest hope is I really hope that they continuously update the mode monthly with new cards, with higher rated cards, higher rated tiers, and that the cards actually have good badges. This mode can completely go to waste if we start seeing a pattern that all the new unlockable bosses that we can earn each month aren't that good. If there's no need to get them, unless you're a collector, if there's no need to get them for your squad, then that's gonna kind of hurt this part of the mode. So I really like it. Honestly, this, compared to the, obviously briefcase rewards were awesome, but this at least gives you a way to get more MFP, and you get to play the game and actually have some fun with it. It's actually fun. I've actually had a lot of fun, and it's a cool time waster. So if you guys want to just complete stages like this, you guys can, and you can earn cool abilities and have some really fun matches. Especially when you get unlimited stamina with unlimited finishers, you can just cheese through these matches. Especially on ladder matches, you can finish the ladder match in like 5 seconds. Because if you have unlimited finishers, or if you have start with 2 finishers, knock your opponent out, go on the ladder, skip the little button prompts twice, and then bam, you get to go ahead and finish it. So it's very fun. So I like the way that they did it, and like I said, I've been saying this, the more you make my faction more seamless, the better the mode's gonna be. So it seems like that's what they're doing, especially here with Faction Wars, and it's been a lot of fun. So I definitely suggest you guys play more Faction Wars. I myself is going to be grinding more Faction Wars. As you guys can see, I got 5,000 credits, still got more time, but once I get a better schedule, I'll definitely be playing more Faction Wars, and I can't wait to see the higher rewards we get, because I'll be ready. I'll definitely save up my credits. Right now, I'm currently not going to buy any crazy bosses right now, because they're good bosses, they have some good badges, but I feel like I might as well wait for at least Ruby tier or maybe Amethyst tier to start picking out the bosses. So other than that, it's a really nice way to get some cool cards if you guys need them. And like I said, these cards do have some really good badges as well. So if you guys need some good cards, especially day one, definitely go ahead and pick up these unlockable bosses by playing Faction Wars. Trust me, it's super fun. And here we have it, the moment we've been waiting for, World Tour mode, the mode that replaced Proving Grounds, which was my favorite mode in my faction, but now it's replaced with World Tour, and World Tour is my new favorite mode. It really is. I mean, it has a good challenge to it, but it also has a nice replayability, and you earn tons of great rewards while getting tons of tokens, tons of MFP. This is the best place. Like, if you guys are starting out, like I said, the game comes out tonight/tomorrow. If you guys need anything, I highly suggest you guys play Weekly Towers, get that Sami Zayn, and then use your Evo cards while playing World Tour mode. I promise you, by the time you're done, you'll have a stacked lineup and you'll be good to go. Like, World Tour has been absolutely fantastic, though there are a couple glitches here when it comes to the New York sector where it's pretty much impossible to beat normally. And it's weird that 2K still hasn't fixed it. So yeah, you literally cannot even get a normal win from beating the best in the world section, you have to do the little ref glitch. So if you guys need any help, I did a full guide on all the sectors, so if you guys need any help, check out that video. But yeah, there's been glitches like that, or a glitch where it says that you need this Roman Reigns card, but you have to do the no breaking point, section of this sector. But it turns out you actually have to complete it in LA. You have to go to LA and actually earn the card. So there's some glitches here, but obviously with new stuff comes new glitches. But other than that, everything's been pretty much fine when it comes to World Tour. But my only gripe is the Iron Man matches. There's a little bit too many of those. I just feel like the Iron Man matches is like a kind of a waste of time, because 15 minutes for like multiple Iron Man matches when you know you're gonna get the win too, it definitely can slow down the grind. And obviously these glitches like the ref glitch and stuff like that. But other than that, the mode seems to be perfect and I love it. But my only gripe is this: we have multiple gripes. One, when are they gonna add new regions? Because as you guys can see, I finished World Tour mode, and obviously I finished it fairly fast just so I can show you guys it, which I'm not worried about them updating it next week, but hopefully they update World Tour at a fast rate, maybe once a month, once every 2 months. That'll be fair, at least, to add new regions, and hopefully it's a whole region. Hopefully it's not just like one little area, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I hope that they do, and if they do that, that'll be good, and hopefully they keep it like this, kind of. As you guys can see here in Dallas, you cannot complete Dallas unless you actually get Legends cards, which is, thankfully, you can get them from the card market. But another thing that gets me scared is, what are the odds if the next region, there's 2 sectors that say, oh, you have to open up these packs in order to get in, and what if those cards aren't even in the card market? So you're going to be forced to open up packs. That's gonna turn a lot of people off, and a lot of people are happy at the fact of how easy it is to get a lot of personas this time around, which I'm very happy about too. But what if this is just an introductory? What if now, after we got a full taste of my faction and World Tour mode, the next region, it's cheesy, where it's all locked behind card requirements, collector level rewards? That's what I hope that they don't do. I hope they don't lock personas to be like impossible to get, like a Booker T, where you have to get all the top cards in order to get that John Cena card or the prototype card. Hopefully they don't do something like that for World Tour, because if they do, then that's gonna turn a lot of people off from the mode, and it's gonna be like, well, I can't even play the mode now. So if I already completed this section and I can't even move on to the next one because my pack luck sucks and they're not in the card market, then what do? I have to wait for them to be in the card market? So it's just I just hope that they have a good balance. That's all I hope. We'll see how it goes, but other than that, everything seems pretty good, and the stipulations too. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully in the next region, they're not making us use a bronze card against diamond cards and it's a war games match. Like if they do something like that, that's gonna be kind of cheesy too. So I just hope they don't do nothing crazy when it comes to card requirements and the stipulations, because yeah, it was already getting cheesy. You weren't able to run, we weren't able to leave the ring. So imagine they make you do that, but you have to use a bronze card and you're fighting off against a Galaxy Opal. Like, I do not want to see that cheese in World Tour. If they do, that's going to be very annoying. Will I get it done? Yes, I will get it done, but later on in the year, when we get a whole bunch of new games, because here at Jex Gaming we cover all the new games, later on down the line when all these new games come out, if I see a cheesy event and GTA 6 is right there, or Mafia is there, or a new Call of Duty is there, I might just be like, man, you guys got it, let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna just keep it real. So hopefully they can just keep the mode fun, and hopefully they don't lock Persona cards like away from everybody, because I know everybody loves Persona cards. So I hope that they can make it at least somewhat doable for people. But that's pretty much all I have to say for World Tour and for my faction in general. So far so good, everything seems good, but we all know like how the 2K scheduling is pretty much after a while. So I just hope that the mode can kind of stay alive and that they don't just kind of drift off as the year goes on. Hopefully we can get consistent updates for the modes, and then if we can do that, then we'll be good to go. If not, then that's when the players start drifting away. So we'll see. It's only been 1 week. I'm very happy with the mode, and I can't wait to see what we get more. And next week we'll probably get more live events and stuff like that. And next week we should possibly get a new weekly towers and some other cool stuff too. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about my faction so far. I really enjoy it. I have nothing to complain about it really. And yeah, I can't wait to see what else we have in store. All right, I'll see you guys on next one. I'm signing out. Peace.